So I've been playing Delta Force Hawk Ops extensively over the past week, and one of the weapons I just absolutely love is the AKS-74, and I wanted to go over my favorite setup for this weapon and share my weapon loadouts, considering how complicated the weapon modification can get in Delta Force Hawk Ops with the calibration and all that and all the different weapon attachments. So I wanted to start sharing my loadouts, and we're going to start off with the AKS-74, which is a fantastic weapon just out of the gate with the basic attachments, but we're going to go and make it even more powerful. So I'll leave a link in the description down below for the actual weapon code that I'm using right now. So starting off here with the barrel, we have the Bastion horizontal compensator. This is really going to reduce the horizontal recoil of this weapon. It does hit like a truck, so it has a little bit more of a kick when you're actually shooting it. And then for the front foregrip here, we're going to go with the X25U 45 degree angle combat grip, which is going to add quite a bit of control here. And then for the magazine, we're going with the drum mag. This one does offer a lot of penalties, so if we unequip it here and we just put it back, there are a lot of penalties here, but the amount of ammo you get in this thing is just crazy. You can just mow down so many people without having to reload. It is fantastic. For the rear grip or the pistol grip, we're going to go with the RK3 pistol grip. So if we just unequip it here and then put it back, you can see it adds control and adds handling back with no downsides to it. And I'm not going to calibrate this at all. For the stock, we're going with the advanced combat stock. So if again we go unequip and we go get that stock again, as you can see, only positives, which is what we're mostly going for here. So you see you're getting 4 positives for absolutely no negatives. Some of the other stocks do offer more control or more stats in certain aspects, but you get those negatives, which I try to stay away from as a general rule of thumb. So we're going to go with the advanced combat stock. For the sight, it's whatever you want. I'm going with a red dot, mini red dot's probably my favorite, just regular optic in here. You could go with something a little bit more zoomed in, but honestly, I find that the red dots are absolutely fantastic in this game, which is why I'm using that. So for the upper rail, we're going to go with the KC Hound handguard, which is going to give you a little bit more stability, so +1 on that. And then for both of the side handguards, we're going with the Ranger handguard. So if we just go ahead and install this and then uninstall it, you see it gives you +1 control on that AKS-74. You put that on either side, you're getting +2. Now, something really interesting about the weapon modification system, as I said, you can go ahead and calibrate all the individual parts. So if we install this, for example, you go calibrate, you can just mess around with the placement or something like that. So as you can see, it gives you plus ADS speed and negative control. And for the thickness, see it gives you plus ADS movement speed but negative movement stability. For the most part, I haven't touched this very much with the calibration. I will probably dive a little bit deeper into this, but just this weapon setup for the AKS-74 is fantastic. And something even more crazy is if you go into the actual weapon list, you pick the weapon that you just modified and you go details, you can see the damage that you're doing, the damage fall off, the control, you can see the recoil pattern right here. So the initial one and the current modification, as you can see, there's slightly less horizontal recoil. As you can see, there's a lot of vertical recoil, but the horizontal is not too bad here. Very manageable. And then handling, here are the stats here, so you can see the ADS speed and all that. Honestly, the shouldering speed is so fast in this game when you have just a red dot sight that it's negligible. Reload's a little bit longer because the mag is quite large. Stability, so this is what you're going to get when you're actually holding your breath, and these are all the stats that you have with this. And then you have the accuracy, so I think this is called maybe MOA, something like that, but yeah, you're seeing that it is actually pretty accurate. So I think this is the actual MOA here. And then the fire spread range, and what this looks like actually in the firing range. If we go in here, first of all, this gun looks absolutely awesome with all of these attachments and the front foregrip at a 45 degree angle. And these animations are gorgeous, by the way. And then if we go ahead and put this to the test here, so you can see there's a little bit of vertical recoil here and a little bit of horizontal, but it's not too bad. You can see that initial kick down into the left with the horizontal recoil, but it's pretty manageable even at range. And you have so many bullets that at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter. So this is my AKS-74 setup that I've been running for the past couple of days. I love it. Code in the description down below if you want to go and copy this for yourselves. So if you actually don't know how to import a weapon loadout, you go on the weapon itself. So in this case, I'm just going to use this modified one right here. And you go modify, loadout, and then you go share loadout, and then you go import the loadout and use the code that I'm going to put in the description. And here is the code in question. But yeah, let me know what you think about this weapon setup. Have you been having fun modifying weapons in Delta Force Hawk Ops? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.